So today I wanted to talk with you about a Valentine's Day activity I like to do that's a barrier game, great for auditory skill development, expressive and receptive language, and concepts. It is, I think, best for upper elementary and even into middle school. It is challenging. So I start by giving each of my students a blank grid. Looks like this. And then again, we're working in partners, occasionally group of 3, but that gets a little challenging, but it's best with 2. And then I give each of them a completed grid, but as you can see, they are different. I set it up on the table so that they are sitting across from each other. And I usually put just a board game box in between them so that they cannot see each other's papers. I then tell them that their job, their goal, is to get the other student's paper to look like the completed paper that I gave them by giving clear and specific directions. This activity is great for targeting those concepts of left, right, center, top, middle, bottom, as well as some really specific vocabulary that we use in schools like trace, outline, underline, diagonal, horizontal, vertical, all those different words, and distinguishing things like dots versus spots or corners, all that different vocabulary that gets really specific but really necessary in order to complete this activity appropriately. So for example, a goal direction that would be absolutely perfect might be in the top right square, draw a big pink heart, then inside the heart, draw 6 diagonal pink lines. Preposition choice is also really important and a good thing to work on, which is challenging for a lot of my students that are deaf and hard of hearing, as well as the word order as far as giving the location before you start to give the direction. And again, color versus draw and some of those other really specific words. And because this activity is so challenging, it's a really great opportunity to work on communication breakdown strategies and communication repair strategies. And I like to work with my students by modeling and prompting how to ask good follow-up and clarifying questions. Instead of just what, say it again, what do you need to know? You know, did you say purple? Or I know you said to make a triangle, but where do I put the triangle? Or how big is that triangle? Do I color it in? When we're all done and everyone has completed their grid, we make a trade so that they can compare what they did to what the goal was. And then we talk about any mistakes we found. Is that mistake because you misunderstood the direction? Or is that mistake because the direction wasn't clear enough and so you did it the way you thought you were supposed to do it? Happy Valentine's Day.